I'm starting to be in a blizzard because what is this? It's snowing out. I don't know if you can even see it, but the lens is definitely getting rain on it. There it is, you can see it. It's snowing out. Starting the vlog off in the snow. Kind of in the same spot I started off my other video, which is ironic actually. Oh God, it is so cold out. It is ridiculous how cold it is. Only a few days ago it snowed. It snowed. Oh my God! It snowed on Friday. Like last Friday, we got a decent amount of snow, as you can see. And I just had to get driven to the gym because I couldn't drive because that's how bad it was out. So, and here it is on Monday and it's snowing again. It's only supposed to be like 3 to 5 inches. 3 to 5 inches, so it's not that bad, but so I gotta get to the gym so I can still lift because I have to lift. What the hell's that? Oh, the radio's on. I was really confused on what the static was. Yeah, so I'm gonna be hitting the gym today. 95% squat and deadlift for a single each, which is a 365 squat and a 405 deadlift. So it should be pretty fun. Definitely gonna have to warm up a lot more. God, snow keeps coming in here. Definitely have to warm up a lot more since it is freezing out. So I'm gonna cut this clip off here because I'm freezing out. I just want to go back inside. So I'll talk to you guys once I get back in there. So as I was trying to say before outside, what we are going to be doing today is, well, today is week 4 of cycle 3, and usually on my week 4s of my program, week 4 is usually a work up to a heavy single at a certain percentage. So cycle 1 is 85, cycle 2 is 90, and then obviously cycle 3 is going to be 95. So today we're going to be working up to 95% of my 1 rep maxes for squat and deadlift. So that's going to be equal out to a 365 pound squat, which I haven't hit that in so long, probably since the meet. So it's been quite a few months since I hit over, I think the heaviest I hit so far was that 335 wall squat, which is the heaviest I had on my back since the meet, I think. So we're gonna be doing that, which I have to get pretty hyped up for. And then deadlift is gonna be 405 for a single, which is it's not really required me to get that hyped up because it's not that heavy of a weight for me. So I'm feeling a lot more confident with 405 sumo than I have conventional, which I'll get into after, like how just looking back on your progress and looking at how much progress you made, which I'll go into more detail on that, on like how I feel on all three of my lifts. Because I'm definitely feeling a lot more confident and like remembering when 3 plates on the squat was like such a huge model for me now, and now I can do that for reps. Basically, well, I never tried it for reps, but I would assume I can do it for some reps. The most I've ever done with 315 is 5, which was on Candido's program a while ago. So yeah, after I get home from the gym, I'm gonna delve into more detail on that, on how like looking back into progress can motivate you like crazy. So I'm gonna head down to the gym. It's 10 o'clock right now. I don't know if Steve's coming yet because I guess his mom is giving him a hard time about using his car since it is kind of, oh, you can't even see, it's all washed out. It's all snowing and everything. So I'll head down there, and if Steve comes, I'll film his 95% if he does that program, because he's been switching up lately, like doing his own program, following my program. I don't know what he's doing. If he does my program, then I'll film his 95%. If not, oh well. So I'll see you guys in the clips. Overall, pretty happy with how today went. 365 didn't move as fast as I wanted to, neither did 405, but regardless, still got both of the weights up. Just finished up cleaning everything, brought the bar upstairs. I just have a bunch of crap to put away now. Then I gotta finish up my accessories, which I really don't want to do. I've been here for so long already. It's already 11:53. I just want to get out of here, go home and eat. I actually had another video playing for this video instead of this video, but I decided to push it back a day because I really don't feel like filming when I go home. So I'll just post this on Wednesday and post that video on Friday. So I'm gonna finish up my accessories and I'll talk to you guys once we get in the car. Just got to my car. It is snowing like crazy. You can't even see out the front windshield. It's all snowy out and whatnot. So needless to say, I gotta get home because the roads over here are blacktop. But I just called my dad and he said that the roads by my house are absolutely covered. So probably not the best condition to be driving in, but you know, I gotta learn at some point. And what better way to do it when it's not really that bad as compared to the other day when it was absolutely awful. So I'm gonna get going, and when we get home, I will explain what I was saying in the beginning, like how, like looking back on your future lifting and how it could affect you, motivate you for the future. As you can see, the roads are getting pretty bad, so I got home just in time before they got super. I just got out of the shower, just took a quick bath, and I actually had to take a cold bath today because I don't know who used hot water, because I took a cold shower. My mom showered before me. She didn't really use that much water because she was only in there for a couple minutes. But currently, I'm at my why is there a line in the just on that screen? I don't know. But I'm currently going to be editing up the 2 videos I shot today, which was the 365 squat and the 405 deadlift for Instagram. I'm going to attempt the batch rendering on Vegas. I've never done it before, so I don't know how it's going to come out. I don't know how to even do it. Well, I know how to do it. It's just a matter of if it's going to work and if I do it right or not. So it's 1:15. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stretch for 15 minutes or whatever it is. So I actually added 2 more stretching. I added two stretching and took out 1. So it bumped it up to 14 minutes for my stretching. I might do that before I might do that before or after I eat. I don't know. But I'm going to get this right now, and then I'll catch up with you guys after I eat. It was kind of confusing to get a hand of it, but I looked up a video a few days ago on how to do it, and I was able to get, hang on a second, I knew how to do, whatever, it's not going to focus, but I knew how to get the actual region set up to render. I just didn't know how to actually render it, so hopefully, it just finished, so hopefully I have 2 video files somewhere. I don't know where they would be. I have to go find them somewhere, so hopefully that worked. I'm going to go eat and stretch, and like I said before, I will catch them with you guys after, and hopefully this worked. I don't have to spend it forever trying to get it to work. Thanks for not working. Guess I'm going to have to go back to the old way of doing it, one by one. So I was just scrolling through my Instagram because I said I wanted to talk to you guys about looking back at what you accomplished before and motivating you to even push even harder. So I was going back, and I found my first squat video that I ever filmed back in my old gym, and the first time I ever pulled 405 for a PR. And then after I show you guys, I'm going to scroll down even farther and show you guys the first time I ever pulled 315, which is absolutely a trend. So let's swap over to Instagram, and I'll show you that right now. Okay, I found it. I found the first squat in my first 405 deadlifts. Here it is. First time squatting 295 pounds. Let's see on the depth. I think the depth was actually pretty good. It's right at parallel. I think it's not as low as I usually go. So that was posted 61 weeks ago, and also this 405 deadlift, which was the first time I ever touched 4 plates. This was posted 61 weeks ago also, because these 2 happened on the same day. It went up pretty quick. The lockout was a little bit rough though. So yeah, it's pretty crazy that one time 295 was my PR and 405 was my PR at one time. Even though my PR now conventional is 460, only 460, and my sumo is only 425. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress I've been making over these past 6 weeks, like this past year and a half, 2 years since I've been powerlifting. Because I haven't been powerlifting for a super long time. Like I said, it's only been a couple of years maybe since I've been powerlifting, but seriously, lifting in general, I've been lifting for I think 3.5 years or so. So I've been lifting a pretty long time, but only powerlifting only a couple. Because I started off bodybuilding and whatnot when I first started back at Planet Fitness. So I actually have one more video, or two more videos I want to show you guys on my Instagram. I have to find them, and then, or I actually have like two or three that I want to show you guys, like from when I first started lifting. So I'm gonna find those, and I will show you guys when I find them. Alright, here it is. The first time I ever pulled 315 pounds. Look how awful that is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at how absolutely shredded I was back then. Jeez, you can see the striations in my chest if this thing would ever focus. Abs on abs. Got God, I missed that, but I much more prefer powerlifting than having an app. Here is a 400 or 355 pound pole with straps, with normal lifting shoes, no insert, super hitch. Oh, I almost broke my back on that one. Look how rounded my back is. I had no clue what I was doing. I'm lucky that I never got hurt until last year. So yeah, those are some of my older videos. If you follow me on Instagram, you can just go ahead and scroll through them and check out my older ones from before I even started YouTube. Pretty bad form to say the least, especially on that 315 deadlift. I'm lucky I never got hurt, like I was saying, until recently. Well, not recently. It's been about a year and a half, or a little over a year since I got hurt. Where I messed up my back a lot last year, which was absolutely awful, which threw off my whole 500 deadlift by the end of 2015. Now my goal is to get 500 by the time I turn 20, which is May 29th is my birthday. So, yeah, that's my goal right now. So it's pretty crazy to look back and see how bad and how messed up my form was, and I'll look at it now. Granted, my form on the form on my deadlift could improve. I just have to get more mobile. That's why I've been doing a lot of stretching and whatnot, just to get more loose and open up my hips, especially on sumo, because it's all about the hips and your glutes and your hamstrings on sumo more than it is your lower back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and post in the comments what your numbers were when you first started lifting and what they are now. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see what other people's numbers are and were. So go ahead and leave those in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Guys, in this video today, I'm going to be explaining my dynamic upper and lower workout, because I've shown you guys plenty of my max effort days, so I figured I would break down what I do from